Let's see. Okay, now we have to see if it's on the Nudie Judy channel or the Bloody Judy channel. There has to be a way to like change the names on them. All right. Nope, it's good.
We're good. Oh, nice. I'm not logged in on anything on this computer. This is my new computer.
All right.
Just such a pain.
So now what I'm gonna do is okay. Well, we're live, guys. If anybody's in here, I don't think anybody's in here right now. Ian, I'm gonna leave you in charge. I have to set up my watch thingy. What I'm watching with. Okay.
Okay. Well, hi. Hi, Jared. Oh, there's 6 people in here. Wait, is there like a really long delay? You haven't even left this. Has everyone seen the new stream already? I'm assuming everyone here probably has. I know you have, Jared. Also, Jared, you got to remind us. We got to make you admin.
Hello.
In case there's like... Oh, you're back. Zach, there's like a really big delay. Like you just left on the YouTube one.
Really?
Yeah.
I have no idea how to like stop that. I wonder if there's a way to take a delay off of YouTube.
So wait, I'm going to tell you when it like... Okay, so you just came back on the YouTube screen. So it's not like crazy, but...
How long do you think estimated?
I don't know, but it seems like longer than usual, right? Usually it's just like a little bit, but maybe this is normal. I don't know.
It's usually about 30 seconds.
Bradley, are you the same person that commented that on my Instagram? I feel like you probably are. Oh, it's so hot in my room. Ugh. Oh, Jared said it's like 30 seconds. I told him
in most cases, you'll want to stream with normal latency, which results in 15 to 60 second delay. Depending on your bandwidth, low latency will result in a 5 to 15 second delay, and ultra low latency will result in delay of 2 to 5 seconds. So how do we get...
I barely know what those words mean.
I don't either. The latency, the word late is in it.
There is a bit in the Harley Quinn episode I recorded for today where Catwoman calls her, says, "Are you always this impetuous?" And she says, "I don't know, give me a dictionary and I'll be able to tell you." Because she doesn't know what the word means. That's cute. Not even listening to me. Huh.
My internet speed is fine per speed test, but I still have a 15-second delay. Well, we'll just have to do it for this time. Next time we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let me log on. I now have this like handy dandy TV screen right here next to my computer, so I can watch things now while I do work.
Yeah, it really does come in handy. I have my computer screen, my TV right here, so. I like that every time I bring up Scream on Paramount Plus, it's like, you have 12 minutes left, because I have watched that ending so many times.
Have you?
Yeah.
It's such a fun thing too. That feels like, that reminds me of childhood nostalgia, is just watching the one part of a movie that you just love so much over and over again.
Yeah, like I will start it at Gail and Sydney arriving at the house. And like the few times if I have it on in background, I'll fast forward through Dewey's part because I don't want to be sad.
Well, we can't do that this time.
I can't. I don't think I think I've only rewatched that scene like once since I've.
We gotta pretend we don't know what's gonna happen. It's crazy that like that. You know what I do feel about this movie is that the sort of release of it was like there was such a build up to it, and the release really came and went. You know,
Mhm.
it feels like it was so quick. It was just like a snap of a finger, and then it was out, I guess, and there was no more hype really. So
I mean, I've kind of been feeling that way about movies a lot. Like everything everywhere all at once, it felt like everyone was talking about it and already people have stopped talking about it.
yeah, I'm like super stoked to go see The Northman. Alistair's been sick, so what the fuck is iCarly playing? Oh, that's an ad. Do you get ads before your movies?
Wait, do we?
Maybe.
Here, I'm going to hit restart. Let's see. God, it's so hot in my room.
All right. Yeah, there was an ad before it.
Well, mine's doing a little swirly circle thing forever. So we'll
Okay.
see.
All right. Let me tweet that we're live, and then we will begin movie, everybody. I hope everybody's having a great night. I hope we're all happy and wonderful. It's a Saturday. Everybody's feeling the weekend vibes.
This is still loading on my end.
Uh-oh. He's having a great I hope we're all happy and wonderful. It's a Saturday. Feeling the weekend. My audio sounds better than it did as usually. I switched up settings, and I think that actually worked.
Yeah.
Okay. Copy link.
Isn't good. It went to it stopped loading and now it's on a gray screen. All right. What the hell is this doing? All right, now I'm having issues.
All right. Smile with me though. Oh my God, I look psycho. Never mind. Smile again. Okay.
What the hell is this doing? All right, exit. Paramount Plus.
We even came in early, y'all, and I feel like we're unprepared.
I was on time.
Ian was on time. Everybody, I'd want a big round of applause for this one. Ian was on time for this.
I was really like, ooh, Zach's gonna shit his pants. I'm on time.
I even said 10 minutes to try to give you like a 5-minute buffer time. So I figured we'd do it at 5 minutes before. And you showed up 10 minutes before. I'm so proud of you.
I was here. I even like finished eating, went out to buy. Wait, let me show everyone what I bought. Finished eating, came back, literally went to the liquor store to buy these, which are 2 sleeves of Fireball.
That makes me want to throw up.
You make me want to throw up. And yeah, we're still back in time to do this. This is not fucking loading, and I don't know why.
Oh no. Here, let's do a little fashion show for everybody. Okay, so I got my Final Girls mug. And I also have I was wearing a green shirt before I came on this, and then I realized I have this shirt too, Final Girls.
Oh, cute.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That was he's a
Blainer Things.
Blainer Things, yeah. I think it was only limited though, right? Like it was only being sold.
It should be still on his little.
Is it? Okay.
Is it Etsy or Redbubble? Red?
I think Redbubble, yeah. Zach, why it's letting me like do everything, and then when I hit restart for stream, it just goes to it
says Ian, we gave you a certain amount of watches.
Yeah.
We don't know what to do anymore. Okay, other people need to watch this too.
Fuck. But like the thing is, even if I try to go back, it like won't do anything. It just goes to a gray screen, and like if I hit last, it does nothing.
Have you turned your whole TV off and turned it back on?
Is that really gonna work?
I have no idea.
All right, I'll turn it off I'll give it a few seconds.
Yes, Eli, we're going to be starting at the 0 mark. And as we go through about every, how long is this movie? Like every 20 minutes, I'll do a time check.
Hi, Jonathan.
What are we all having? What are we drinking? Do we have pizza? Do we have alcohol? Do we have little spritzers? Do we have water? Because do we have COVID? I hope not. But if you do, I'm glad you're spending it with us.
Zachary, what do you have?
I had whatever I had in my damn thing. I have not been drinking a whole bunch lately. So we've had these Bud Light seltzers left over, and I've just been going through them. I think I drank one of these the other day when we did Nudie Judy.
Mm-hmm.
So when those are gone, I guess I have to go buy more.
Fair.
Y'all could have gave a heads up. OMG, be right back. We gave a couple days heads up. Alistair is better today. He's up and walking. We were worried it was going to be the COVID. We were like, oh shit. I'm going to Dallas soon. And I was like, fuck, if I have fucking COVID, I'm going to throw myself off my balcony.
I would have fly to wherever you are and just murder you.
It's not though. So we're very lucky.
I'm gonna try to play something else on Paramount Plus and see if it does the same thing.
iCarly. Got a nice blunt going. There you go. It is only 423? Only a couple days off.
Oh, Eli, good for you. It just became legal in New Jersey, and I have not checked out anything because the lines have been like wrapped around buildings at the places. I'm gonna try to put something else on. Let's see.
Okay, I want everybody's Scream rankings for the franchise. We're not including the TV shows, just the movies right now. Scream rankings in the chat as we're loading up Ian's movie. I think I've landed on 4 before 5. The more I think about it, I think I like 4 more than 5.
Okay, so this other thing plays. I just tried playing the Picard show, and that played. I really feel like it's like, listen, Fad, you've watched Scream way too much.
I could be doing that. This is homophobia.
It's like, we get it.
This is why you need home media. Home video.
You know, I wanted to tell you that there was Steven, who we had on our live stream, talk about Scream. He even tweeted, it was like, oh, I bought Scream Media like I'm a fucking 75-year-old man. And I was like, aha, Zach says I'm old for not buying it, but it is like so I don't know anyone who buys.
Old for not buying it? Why would I say you're old for not buying it? I don't say you're old for not buying it. It would make more sense if you bought it and I didn't. Yeah, I make fun of you because you don't buy home media.
The hell do I want that for? Where am I putting it?
Because when you can't stream it, when we're about to do a live stream and we are 10 minutes past time, then you would go to your DVD player and slip it in.
How is Scream the only thing not working on this platform? It doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's not a My Bloody Judy live stream if we don't have a technical difficulty.
It's
okay. 1 3 5 2 4 1 5 4. See, the 5 4 thing is where I kind of get tripped up too. I feel like I don't know. I feel like I have a couple of them that are like sharing a spot because it's a hard ranking, honestly. When you look back at the series, it really is a franchise that it just doesn't have like a bad one, like really doesn't. There's some that you might like less than the other ones, but they're all pretty damn good movies.
Yeah, like I get why people don't like Scream 3 as much. But like I still really like Scream 3. You know what I mean? Like I get the flaws that why people maybe don't like it as much, but it's still fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I just don't understand anyone who like didn't like this. Like
I can see some people not liking it. I can see it feels different. It doesn't feel like a normal Scream movie, and it is not as thrilling. I will say that, having looked back on it and watched it a
Thrilling?
couple more times, I don't think it was as thrilling as the other ones were.
Oh, see, I don't think it's like scary, but I think it's thrill. I think it's very thrilling. Are you kidding? That Judy West scene is like so fucking thrilling.
That scene, but there's not a whole lot of them that are like that. I don't even think Dewey's scene was all that thrilling. I don't know. I still need I'm still in my process of analyzing it.
Well, anyone I see saying bad things about it, I'm like, oh, they have bad taste. Like, I really
bad
feel
opinions.
like
Bad opinions.
this is just one of those movies that, like, I will forever think the person has bad taste. Man, those Scream fans go hard on Twitter. Zach, what is this doing? You need to fix this for me.
I have no fucking idea. I'm ready to go, Bubby.
All right, I'm exiting out again. It just doesn't make sense that it played other things. That's what I'm not understanding. Paramount Plus. I wonder if it's something because it's like, wait, I'm gonna try something else. I'm sorry, I'm holding us up, everyone.
Okay, you might have to buy it somewhere. Where Scream movie is still better than most other horror franchises series. Yeah, agree.
Yeah.
Like, you look at every other franchise, but also like all the other franchises have like a million sequels too. So like we haven't. I feel like we should have had a bad Scream sequel by now, but there's still time to do that. we're only on 5. Let them get to 10. But like every other franchise definitely has a couple bad ones.
Every other franchise has dipped by 5.
I think the creative efforts that go into the Scream franchise are what makes them worth the watch, right? And worth having around, because it seems that every other franchise and their sequels are definitely just cash grabs. And Scream, like, going on to a fifth sequel, like, obviously that's cash grab, but it's like people really interested in telling a cool story, right?
Yeah. Yeah. And I know people like feel 4 sucks, but I don't think it does.
I don't think it does either. I like it. I've rewatched it a couple times since this one came out. I think 4 is so fun. I think this is why I like 4 more than 5. I've kind of pegged it down a little bit, is that we see more of Gale, Dewey, and Sydney doing things, especially Gale, in 4 than we do in 5.
Yeah, that's true. I just think there's not, like, for me, this felt like literally like passing of the torch, and what they were used in was like perfect. Because 4, even though I love 4, what was this? God damn it. I even just hit resume for the last 12 minutes and now it went gray again. For me, Scream, the thing that bothers me about 4, that bothered me when I saw it, is Gale is sidelined for most of the for the entire last act. And I don't like that. Like, I don't mind if Dewey's not there, but like, for me, like, I hate that Gale just gets stabbed and there's like 30-ish, 40 minutes left. And like, we just don't see her till they're in the hospital. But she is really good in it. Mm-hmm. I love her telling the fucking high school students to fuck off. I think she works so well as like a grown adult to all these kids, definitely in 4 more than any of the other ones. Yeah, I think that's like, she works so well as a character. Like, I mean, they both do, but like her especially as like because like she's supposed to be an adult in like Scream 1. She's supposed to be like 30, isn't she? Is she? Maybe. I think. But like, she felt like the same age as them, kind of. And now she feels like, I think also Sydney's a little too toned down in 4. She's a little too, I think, like, but it makes sense, because I think that after the wild ride she'd been on for the first 3, I think in those 10 years, she probably would be a lot quieter. And we didn't even see in 5 whether she was that quiet or not. We didn't really get like a sense of her tone. But I think she probably a sense of her tone. We literally don't. We don't get her interactions with everybody else outside of this investigation. We don't get her interacting with people in a normal setting like we do in 4 and 3, 2, 1. That's incorrect. You see how? No, that you're incorrect. So we're talking about the fight or flight mode, and she's definitely a fighter, right? We see her in fight mode for Scream 5, but we don't see anything outside of that. but it's the most confident and sure of herself she's ever been in any of
Yes,
them.
and I'm not saying she's not, but I'm saying
But
like
that's her tone.
we don't get. But there's more to Sydney. She's not just the fight girl. She has more character to her. You might have to buy it. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. How much is it on the Amazon?
Lord, how much is it?
Oh God, my allergies are fucking crazy.
Oh, I'm not even logged into Amazon on this computer, am I? Oh, no, I am. Great. Ugh. Still $20 to buy a digital copy?
Is it really?
Ugh.
Hold on.
Ooh, wait. How did I never know how to do this.
You can rent it. They have a rent version for $5.99.
Oh, they do. I don't know how, because it says like, oh, if you add Paramount Plus on Amazon. I don't know how to do that because I have Paramount Plus, but I don't know how to like.
I don't know. Can you do that? I don't think you can. I think that's like in a weird way, a separate sort of.
Oh, is it like you're just buying it through
I
Amazon?
think so, but I have no idea really.
Make it work. Ugh, all right.
I definitely though, like if we go into 6, I don't think we're definitely not getting Hayden Panettiere. Her life's a mess right now.
I don't know. Ezra Miller still has a Flash movie coming out, so I feel like
no, they shelved that shit. That's not coming out.
You don't think it is?
Oh no, I think they've already shelved it, haven't they? That's what I thought.
They haven't. Because
Well,
Michael Keaton filmed for it.
I don't think it doesn't seem like Hayden Panettiere wants to work right now either. You know.
I did watch that video of her and her husband. I was like, ugh.
It wasn't that bad. She was just very drunk. It was definitely an experience I've had before, right? Like it seems like she's got other things going on that she is more focused on.
Zach, explain to me. I don't understand. If I play a new movie, why does it play?
I have no idea. Zero idea. I cannot tell you. I would just go ahead and rent it. Can you rent it on your TV from Amazon? Because you have a Fire Stick thing, right?
I don't have it. I bought a new one, but it's been sitting on my floor for a month.
Oh no.
Hold on. I'm gonna hit play on Jackass Forever, see if that plays. And then I'll be really mad when it plays. So did you see my text about the Google Chrome update?
Yeah, and I actually meant to, I think that was whenever we were talking last, I think I was going to talk to you about that. Because Firefox works. I've been using Firefox. I didn't even get the other thing.
Yeah, so I have to go back to Firefox. I have to log into everything, and I'm so bad at logging in. All right, now this isn't playing this either.
I haven't shelved Flash and probably won't. Too much money has been put into it in the future. Huh.
Scream.
It's crucial to the future of DCEU. Well, I don't know if anything's crucial to the future of DCEU. That seems like a tattered flag already.
And he's been like harassing people left and right.
These fucking Hawaiians are scared, man. They are terrified, okay? Like the people on the island.
He's like a fucking
his ass
terror.
Back over here and somebody arrest him.
Oh my God. All right. Watch options.
To get a cleaner, clean. The spray breaks down dirt and the pad absorbs it deep inside. Bye-bye.
Try WetJet with a money-back guarantee. When choosing a lawyer for your injury case, you may ask, does the size of the law firm matter?
Hold on, I'm gonna try something.
Of course it does. The insurance company, they're huge with unlimited resources. And whether your case is big,
Did Ian tell y'all we're going to be meeting Nev Campbell?
here's the good news.
What?
Oh, you know,
Crazy.
I meant to tell you, should we make that a surprise?
Oh, should I be surprised? Well, it's a sneak peek for the 31 of y'all in here. Don't tell nobody. She invited us to her house, so we're going.
I'm still gonna try to email them to be like, hey, God, what the hell's my brother's Paramount Plus login? I'm trying to log in on the computer.
The first ever Genesis GD70. Proud to be named Motor Trend's 2022 SUV of the Year.
One of the suspects used to turn.
Here we go. Great.
There are some sins beyond repentance.
So my brother is like the one with all the accounts. So it's like my aunt, my cousins, everyone has my brother's.
Well, maybe they're watching it. Maybe that could be it. Your nephew's watching Scream.
On the internet. Stop it.
Hold on. Zach, why is it playing on my computer? I'm mad.
Is
It
it
shouldn't
playing
be
on
working.
computer? I have
Yeah,
no
it's
idea.
working.
I don't know. Are you just gonna watch it on your computer then?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Well, let us know when you're ready.
I hate watching it on the computer though, because then I'm like, I can't see everybody or I can't see you.
You can't do like a split screen.
Well, like I could, but it's like so small. All right.
Better than nothing.
All right. Here we go. Okay. I guess this will do.
Okay. Everybody, okay, so we're getting ready to watch this thing. We're gonna hit play on go. Okay, I'm gonna count down from 3. We'll hit play on go. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. And now every 20 minutes,
Every 20 minutes?
I'll do a time check. I'll just say we're at this time.
You can't hear mine, right?
No, you can't hear mine, can you?
No. Okay. I love this opening so much. Oh, also, Zach, I meant to tell you, I think you misread the tweet that I was like, I want us both to do the stream rankings. It was just the opening. That the tweet we did for my buddy Judy, that was like stream rankings.
That was just openings. Okay.
I realized later, I was like, ooh, I think he thought it meant.
Yeah, I thought it was just the movies. Opening.
Because we both don't like the 4 opening, even though we love 4.
I don't like the 4 opening and I don't like the 3 opening.
Oh, I don't mind. I like the 3 opening.
I'd probably do 1, 2, 5, 3, 4.
I think mine, but just switch 2 and 5. But for me, 2 and 3 are kind of tied. Like I like them both, but not that much.
I just love her so much. And I'm glad that I'm hoping they're on social media, all the filmmakers, so that they know how much everybody loved Jenna Ortega.
Yeah, right?
So that next movie, she's definitely the star.
Yeah, she really is just like so good, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, Sam's okay, but Sam is more
not as bad as everyone.
Well, I think Final Girls are working so much better now when they're kind of accidental Final Girls like she is, more than Sam was clearly built to be the final girl of Scream 5, right? And this was the happy surprise that we got.
Yeah.
I want to see this happen though in a tiny ass house, like a house with you walk in and you're in the living room. There's no foyer, it's got maybe 2-3 bedrooms.
I was actually thinking about this because this house is small.
It is not small. Oh my God.
Well, no.
This is how we know how Ian grew up, guys.
Well, no, when they show the outside of it, it is small. And then like when she's walking around, it feels like way bigger. Like it almost looks like it could be one story when they are outside.
I don't know. It still looks pretty big to me. Maybe it's because it's sitting on such a big piece of land.
Because I feel
Also,
like
I don't
this,
know how the hell she was supposed to like run out to go save Amber, but Amber like lives way out in the fucking booties.
it's you, Zach.
Oh my gosh, I love it. This scene to me feels, or this conversation right here feels like the film class of Scream 2.
Also, she is so cute.
Yeah. How old is she? She's 19.
I think she's like a little bit older than she looks, but like
It made
yeah,
me very uncomfortable seeing all the sexy stuff in X with her. I
Right,
was
'cause-
like, "Ah,
because like she could play.
this feels inappropriate.
I feel like she could play like 14 or 15, right?
Do you know who the Monster High dolls are? Like that brand of dolls?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she would like, but she has like the perfect look to go into like a movie version of that or something. I wish they would do
Sure.
something like that. I think she's going to be Wednesday Addams, isn't she? And she looks
Wow.
perfect for that too. Like, I
Come
think
on.
she looks perfect for horror.
Man, she goes through it. Jesus.
5, 2, 3, 4. Chills in the theater. Yeah, I think 5. The opening, watching this opening in the theater a couple months ago was just so exciting.
Yeah.
I pretty much finished my milk duds by the end of this. That's stress eating. And all of like this is, I think this movie does technology really well too, especially with like this door little gag that they have.
Which I don't know if you all know, that's a high compliment coming from Zach. 'Cause he's
Fuck it
not
is,
like the
man. I
technology.
don't like the technology. Let's take us back to the 40s, please. I really enjoy the door gag because it's so real, because people have like, everybody has a fucking Ring doorbell now, it seems, right? Like, or something similar. And I remember when me and Alistair first moved into our last house and we went on a cruise. We were on a cruise, and when we got off, we looked at our Ring cam or whatever, and it said that our alarm had gone off for 25 minutes straight and that the back door was open. So we like freaked the fuck out. It was like so scary. And we had somebody drive by and check it. I think it just like, the little sticker thing just fell off of it. Yeah, but it was fucking scary, man.
Wait, Zach, was it you that argued this part with me, or was it someone else?
What about it?
Okay, then it wasn't you, because someone was like, the thing I don't like is that doesn't make sense that he sent her a video if it was Amber. And I was like, but it's just a video, like it's not live streaming it.
Yeah. And I even like that Ghostface voice sounds a little bit different in this one too.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like that's on purpose, right?
Well, yeah, and the guy's older, right? It's the same dude.
Mhm.
I mean, by the time they get to like 22 or something, he's like, there's a Monster High movie coming in October.
I love this.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm super excited for that.
Scale Weathers, you motherfucker. Ah. I saw this.
I'm surprised you haven't done a tweet yet that is just that quote with Gail Weathers from like all of the movies.
Excuse me. Did you see the tweet I did where it was like, who's your favorite girl? And it was just a favorite final girl, and it was her yelling, Gail Weathers, you motherfucker.
I did see that one. Yeah. Similar.
But when she yelled Gail Weathers, I turned to my friend Alex I was seeing it with, and I was like, wait, I love this movie. Like, I can tell I love this opening.
And also, whenever people have running mascara like that, it always makes their eyes look like they're upside down. So you'll never be able to unsee that now. Also, like, you have a second cell phone in your hand, call the police. Polizia. Or hit the panic button.
Oh, man.
Somebody mentioned, yeah. So, oh my gosh, this part like did make me jump, even though I fucking knew it was happening, right?
I love that she punches him. Or Amber, if it's Amber.
Yeah.
God, she gets stabbed so much.
Alicia Silverstone as Tatum was so good. Yeah, I fucking loved that. It's so good. I'm almost as in love with the stab lore as I am with the Scream movies.
I actually didn't realize that. It says Alicia Silverstone is Tatum.
I don't think I've gone through the full list. It's such a good outfit too.
It is.
Terror has to be an aesthetic in horror, guys. It just has to. Okay.
Like, you feel so bad for her.
No, she's fine.
She'll be
I
fine.
maybe felt bad for her the first time. I don't know. No, it's okay. I was fucking sure that this opening kill was going to be Selena Gomez. I fell for it. I believed it. I wanted it in my heart. Like, I really wanted it. You know who I want now is Kristen Stewart. I've read it. I saw the article she said. I fucking want it. I need a Kristen Stewart in a Scream movie.
God.
Ugh, ugh.
Do you hear the psycho music they play?
No, I don't have it turned up loud enough for that.
It's only for a second as he goes to stab her. You hear the ring, 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 and then he stabs her in the hand.
That's fun. The Stab TV series. Yeah, I would love that. They could do so much with the Stab TV series. Like, get real meta with it. And look, they open us up on this scene. They're like, look, guys, a Mexican. He's a Mexican. We got a Mexican final girl now.
Hey, I love that we have a Hispanic.
Oh, I do too. Absolutely.
Hispanic final girls.
I love Latinas in these things.
When we did the Scream live show, Princess Weeks and Gabe Gonzalez were like, it was before this came out. Like, the reason you don't see a lot of Hispanic and like Black folks in horror movies, because like they're the ones that are like, no, I'm getting out of here. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they're not gonna be. I don't know. So, like, yes, that's true, but in different ways, right? Like, I know very much from Hispanic culture that they just don't fuck with that in general. Like, that's the juju they don't want, and they very much stay away from it. They got their Guadalupes, they like all of that. They are protected from this shit.
Well, I told the story of how my mom, I told you this. So when she saw the commercial for the Chucky show, she went, ah, God, I would slap the shit out of that doll. You
See?
kidding me?
Mhm. Yeah. But like Hispanics also really love horror movies. I've never met like people who love horror movies more than Hispanic people do.
Yeah, my grandma would watch. She'd be like, "Oh, I bet I saw this movie on Sci-Fi with this giant shark."
It's always like those, but it's always like I remember growing up hearing nothing but Blair Witch Project over and over and over again. Like my Hispanic family fucking loved that movie.
Well, yeah, and like my mom will be like, "Oh, Predator reminds me of you boys when you were kids." I'm like, "That's a horror
Oh
movie."
my
She's like, "No, it's
gosh,
not."
yeah. It's a comedy.
She's like, "It's just an action movie."
I could see the case for that though.
But also, it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid because that monster, when it takes the helmet off, it's got the little. That scared me.
That's how Winnie looked. She had that. She had a predator look.
Predator look.
Yeah.
Do you think he's handsome, Zach?
I don't. I know people really like him, and I've tried. I just think he looks so like plain. And if I didn't know that he was Jack or Dennis Quaid's son, I would think he looked like every other bearded white boy.
I mean, for me, Wes and Chad are the hottest, but
I'm not even like super into Wes. I do like Chad a lot. Who else? What other guys are in this? I think the bad boy guy looks like he has cuteness underneath.
Oh, I think he's
if
hot.
They gave
He's-
him a makeover scene.
I think he's hot normally. He's been in a lot of other stuff.
And I liked that and this could have just been a logistical thing. Maybe they didn't have a water fountain, but I like when they don't make it so fucking on the nose that it's like a callback to the original ride, and they have the group of teens sitting around, but like they have it in a new way, in a normal way. Like that's probably their hangout, right by the benches, you know?
I don't know, but it is the same school, so I wouldn't be mad at a. Oh, and we forgot to mention that voice of the principal was Drew Barrymore.
I know, I love it. It's so
Love that.
good. I love that it didn't take a week after this came out that we like knew every voice that popped up in this, right?
Yeah.
Like everybody jumped out. It was like day 2, and Drew Barrymore was like, "Yep, that's me," and like Jimmy Kennedy's like, "That was also me."
Yeah. I heard there was another deleted scene with that guy.
Wasn't it it's one with Dewey in the car in the
Oh,
bar?
right. We did see that. We did watch that.
I do love Wes. I love Wes being the ultra paranoid kid that would be the son of a cop, the sheriff, right?
Yeah.
Who lived through a Scream 4 movie.
And like yeah, like
if
Judy's kind of a
any-
nerd. And like
If
so-
anybody who should have survived this movie, it should have been him. Let's be real. Like,
yeah.
he was prepared. It was the Axe body spray that killed him.
See, I find him attractive when he's like this like dopey boyfriend like that as like just like a nice. I'm like always like I want to be the goth boyfriend with the golden retriever boyfriend who's like just
Oh,
like a happy
gosh.
whatever guy.
Timestamp. We're a little bit early, but we're at 16:52 roundabouts. I might have
It's a
started
30-second
my timer
delay.
like a couple. Yeah, I might have started my timer a couple of minutes late. But for them, as they're listening to it, they should be like hearing our commentary as the movie's going. So it should be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm at
For about-
17, 14, 17, 17, 17, 18.
17, 18, yes, 17, the 15 to like 25. They're at the hospital.
I just realized I didn't tweet this from Slayerfest.
I want to learn how to do these live streams from OBS because I know with OBS I can put a timer up on the screen with us.
What the hell is OBS?
I know a lot of people do it. A lot of YouTube channels who do like live streaming as their like main content. They live stream a couple times a week. And like there's a channel called Beyond the Trailer, and she with Grace Randolph, and she does a lot of she'll do like live watch alongs sometimes, and she has a timer up there, and I think she uses OBS. And she can put graphics up or like put pictures up and stuff like that as she's talking. I know, and your mother's not even there. Your mother will never show up this whole movie. Her mom fucking sucks, man. I hope we learn in the next one that her mom was like killed, and that's why she didn't show up, because it would be better than her just ignoring her completely savaged daughter, you know. And I love her. It makes me so upset that it's like everybody shits on her all the time.
Wait, which one?
Purple hair, Liv.
Oh, Liv.
Yeah.
Do you think Amber went and killed him, or this is the boyfriend?
It has to be the boyfriend because she's with all of them. We're about 21 minutes right now.
And I love that they play Red Right Hand.
Yeah. I like that it's coming from like a speaker in his car.
Yeah.
Who's he the kid of? Who's his parent? Like he's
Isn't
come
it
from somebody famous too, right?
from someone famous? Oh, I don't know.
I think so. Maybe not. Maybe I'm just thinking of Jack.
We should ask if we could get an intro to try to get him on the podcast with our friend who was friends with him. I don't know if you remember who I'm talking about.
I don't.
Ivy said she's friends with him. Did you hear what I said, Zach?
Yes, I heard you. Yes, that's fine. But isn't the boyfriend asleep in the hospital room right now? I mean, wouldn't people think he's asleep in the hospital room right now? I don't know. Oh, wait, hold on. Is he? Oh, he is. Never mind. So that was
Oh,
Amber then.
It was
Yeah.
Amber, yeah.
Nobody questioned where the fuck she was.
Well, they left, so it could have been like she got in her car.
Oh, whatever. This just doesn't hit for me. I've tried to like it. I've tried to get into it. I just can't.
I don't mind it. I don't care because it's not used too much. But I will say I was worried when I saw this in theaters. I was like, ooh, I'm not going to like this. But also I was worried it meant that she was the killer. We were just supposed to assume that she was.
I want a Scream movie where there's like multiple killers, but they don't know that each other are the killers, and everybody's just out killing. And have y'all seen what he looks like now? He has aged well. He is good looking.
Did you like what I tweeted with all the like thirst traps of his?
The ones from his like Instagram. Yeah. I don't even think I follow him on Instagram. Who was the third killer? Roman is always the third killer. Roman is still alive. I could see them doing like in 6 or 7 saying that there was a third killer for this one that we didn't know about.
I wonder if this cop, because he has like an actual role in this. I wonder if he'll be in the next one as like someone who dies, like Judy.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think we are pretty sure by now any cop that's in the movie is probably going to die at some point. You know who I want in a Scream movie? I want Alexa Demi,
I don't know who that is.
Maddie Perez from Euphoria. If you watched Euphoria, you know. I want Maddie in this franchise.
I thought Sydney
That's who I
Sweeney's.
want.
I thought Sydney Sweeney's character was named Maddie.
No.
Because everyone's saying they want Sydney Sweeney in it.
I could see
I could
that
see
too.
her.
I would be happy with that. I think Maddie. I'm not shitting on this actress. She's perfectly fine. I think Maddie would have been better.
Is Maddie the mean Hispanic one?
She's not mean. She's not mean. She's not a mean girl. Yes, she's a Hispanic. Not all Hispanics are mean. That's stereotyping.
I'm allowed to, thank you.
She's not a Puerto Rican.
I thought everyone
Okay.
was mean, but Zendaya. I thought she was
Everybody's
like the nice
kind of
one.
mean. Even Zendaya's mean.
Oh, I thought she was like the nice one.
Everybody's just like real. You know, they have layers. Yeah, I give Judy Hicks a pass just because I know what's going to happen to her.
What do you mean?
Oh, they were saying this is the only time they didn't like Judy Hicks.
Oh yeah, I wish she hadn't like. But
It
I
didn't
get
make,
it.
but I do get it because she probably like, I don't know, she probably wreaked a little bit of havoc on her family and took off, and
Like from her perspective, I get it. Yeah.
because she probably knows Tara pretty well because that's in her son's friend group, right? And so she
Yeah.
has more of a motherly instinct to Tara than to
Right.
Sam.
Which makes sense.
Tara's really like, you're making us all about you, all about you. Just like, go.
And I get stabbed like
That's
Jesus.
exactly it, right? Like, give her a fucking second. Bring her something from the cafeteria. Do something.
See, I find him so charming that I'm like,
I'm not buying it. He's a killer, I think. What do we think Judy's man looks like? And Judy's man is non-existent. I have to
Doesn't-
believe that, like, because
doesn't need a man.
she had Wes when she was in Scream 4. Age-wise, he would have been in Scream 4.
Yeah, he would have been like 10
No.
or something.
In my mind, she was probably like with a guy around then, or like had just broken up with one or something.
Oh wait, yeah, no, he would have been like, I guess age wise, he would have been like 6,
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah. He's so fun. He could ruin my life.
Tatum's ashes, that
Oh,
picture of
my
Gail.
gosh. I totally missed that the first time too. Tatum's ashes. Because I was focused on that picture of Gail. Do we? It seems so stupid why they broke up though. Like it just doesn't. I don't know. I don't like it. That like he just had to let her be a free bird to fly off, and he couldn't be in a New York City boy. Just like, oh, gosh, drama.
And I'm mad they didn't keep the deleted scene of him talking to Judy
Yeah,
because
I
like
think we needed more of them.
they were friends. So like,
Yeah, that we needed more of them, and we needed to see that Judy really wasn't trying to put the make on
Right.
on Dewey, right? She was just kind of a good person.
Yeah.
Um,
But like makes sense that Gail wouldn't like her, even though she's like just a good person. Like
Yeah.
Gail would find her annoying.
I don't think Gail and Dewey ever were going to stay together. So this feels, I don't like the way they broke up, but I do, it does feel true. Especially after 4. Like she was not meant to be a Woodsboro Hasselhoff.
No. I also love that I read that she asked for them to make a joke about her bangs. And I love that he's right from the beginning.
I do love that he's the Laurie Strode of this movie.
Yeah. And a thing I keep saying things I liked. I love this fucking movie. That even though he's hardened, he still feels just like a grumpy version of Dewey.
Yeah.
Like he still is like kind of dumb.
Well, I mean, then like people grow up, right? He's not going to be
Right.
the same one in the first one who's,
A
did see acting
23-year-old
all the
guy.
time,
Yeah.
right? Like he literally looks hungover right now,
Yeah.
Oh, this is one of my favorite parts of the movie, though. Is
Zach,
texting everybody. I
We
think
were
it's
about to
so
say the
good.
same thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it is really fucking good. And the accidental smiley face. Like, I need more of her life. This is so good.
I love her.
I want to see her arsenal of guns. She's got a secret basement behind a bookcase.
She's so tender and sweet. I can't handle it, Zach. I'm gonna cry.
She got a gun in the damn baby stroller. Come on now. Of course.
Got a gun and a
He's
knife.
ready.
Ugh. The crack in her voice kills me.
Dead. He dies. He
Ugh.
gonna die. The babies are AR-15 and a sawed-off shotgun. That's her babies. They're just guns. There's no babies in there. She runs with a stroller so she can carry the goods.
Ugh, I gotta pat my eyes. I love his instant annoyance. Like, oh shit, I shouldn't have said that.
And that's a target frame. I've seen it there.
Oh, you know what? I just realized why they cut that Dewey Judy scene, because it doesn't make sense that he's there unless they had kept in the other scene of him at the bar. So I guess if they cut that, they had to cut.
Yeah. Because I guess she would have heard about the bar scuffle, gone over to him.
Right.
Mm. I wish she still had her sunglasses from Scream 3. Her tinted sunglasses.
I told her she told me she liked my sneakers on the subway once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my like exciting.
Alistair, you can come in here if you want to. All right, guys, we're at the 40-minute mark. Maybe a couple seconds before that. She's like, let me teach y'all about these movies really quick before I go on over to Yellow Jackets. Okay.
Yeah.
I got projects booked.
I am busy.
Booked and busy. You know, there are two women on this movie that are booked and busy.
And I gotta say, she's got some good range, right? Because her character here is completely different than her Yellow Jackets character.
Oh yeah.
I did always want to see that Flatliners reboot. Remake. That's her best line, I think.
Because it is super ridiculous. Like, let's think about it as a concept.
Right?
Scream 5 as a concept is fucking ridiculous, and everybody should be pissed they're even in this world. I love the interview that Nev Campbell gave, like, oh my gosh, like 5 years ago, where they asked her where Sydney would be now. She said, in an insane asylum, everybody's ever loved tried to kill her.
I do like that Mindy, even though she's like super confident and like smart, she's like still kind of wrong about like everything else.
But I think her logic makes sense.
Right.
Like,
Well,
it
yeah.
really is just like a figuring it out anyway. Like, and it's anybody's guess at this point.
You know what I mean? How she's like, oh, Wes, you're fine. No one cares about anyone from the sequels. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
Wes is dead in the next scene.
And I think it's something to kind of revisit in the next one, is how Mindy would have been wrong in this one, and Dewey would have been the veteran who was right, and then
Yeah.
she would go on and be
The
a veteran.
veteran.
In the
Yeah,
next
yeah,
one.
yeah. You know, the other thing is he just looks weird, right?
The CGI doesn't work for me, or there's
I think
feel
it's
like
just
there's
makeup.
it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I just think like it's cool that he's there,
Yeah,
but I just don't like it.
yeah. But I don't mind because like that's the last time we see him till the end, right? Isn't it? I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, here's
my gosh. Let's just skip, guys. We're gonna skip everybody.
so
We're gonna
upsetting.
skip. I'm gonna do a re-edit. We're gonna skip, and they survive. They are fine.
They're
Okay.
fine. They're happy.
They're good. Okay. Look at their nice home that they've made
Right.
together. Just a mother and her son. Like, she's happy in her little tracksuit right now.
Yeah, she's just like,
Never seen her outside of her sheriff uniform. This is her.
right. She's like a good mom.
You know, they watch 90 Day together. Judy and Wes watch 90 Day. All of them. The 90 Day, The Way Back, 90 Day, The Single Life.
They talk about how crazy everyone is on the show.
Oh my gosh. Just let them be in peace, man.
God.
As great as these are, I think just from a selfish standpoint, I would have just kept Judy alive and just like let her go somewhere.
Well, yeah, but then Wes has to live. I don't want Wes to die and her stay alive.
I know they can both just leave.
Okay.
Leave your Woodsboro. Obviously, it's not a safe place. Although, no, this is like the third time they're in Woodsboro, isn't it? I want them to go somewhere else the next time.
Yeah, because they're not in Woodsboro for all of them.
Yeah, I want them to do snow. I really want a snowy horror film.
Also, he has a cute butt, and you can see it pretty well in these.
He just
shorts.
doesn't. He just doesn't do it for me.
It's funny because he's been playing a teenager for like 10 years.
I think that's wise because he just looks like a teenager to me too, and it's just like
Really? I feel like in
I
this
think he
like,
looks like a
doesn't.
teenager.
Because like he was in the season 1 and 2 of Agents of Shield,
Yeah,
playing like a college student and was 20 then. And
he
that
looks
was
like he has like a lanky teenager's body.
I think it's like too tight, but I guess teenagers have bodies like that, I guess. Oh, poor Judy. That stinker.
I know. I love going through her text messages and stuff because it sounds just like her. We love Marley Heather Graham Shelton. I knew from watching the fucking trailer and seeing this too, like seeing her in this part.
I knew she was gonna die because
I knew that was the moment also, like because they had like a police like setup outside.
well, I thought she was going to get into like a gruesome accident where like something goes through her head or something. And I did think that was going to be the fake out here, that like somehow Ghostface has her crash her car and she dies. And yeah, Charlie asked, but yeah, he was the main character in 13 Reasons Why.
Oh, I can't tell him in the Percy Jackson guy apart.
Oh, Logan Lerman. I think Logan Lerman is hotter.
I'd have to look at him side by side.
I like a
guess.
black hair with a black hair with pale. I don't know. That
He has dark hair, doesn't he? That's
Yeah,
his natural. His natural hair is dark.
his natural hair is black. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh God, she almost makes it. It's already there.
Go, but like
No,
other
take out your
way.
gun. God.
Ooh, something I did notice though. There's like a split second that they speed it up to get him jumping out a little bit faster.
Boo.
So who is this? This is
I would say this is the boyfriend.
where
But
is
no,
he
actually,
right
no,
now?
it probably is Amber because he's at the hospital. Most of these are probably Amber.
Damn, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
So then
Because he's at the hospital with Sam most of the
what's
time.
every time that he does this? Because then that would have had to be the same person every single
I think
time.
that's Amber because Amber would need the extra.
Ooh, smart screen people.
Oh man. I totally thought he was going to die right here. Didn't you? I thought it was a.
Oh no. I knew that there was going to be like a fake out, and I figured this would be it. I thought he was going to find his mom's body first.
I'm so glad he doesn't find his mom's body.
Oh no, I don't know what version we're watching. It could be the director's cut. I don't fucking know.
So wait, so coming up here, there's a scene where it looks like Ghostface is standing behind him, but it's a coat on a rack. There's like twice when that happens. He's just setting the table. Jesus Christ. Ugh.
I know he's got to get the sriracha and everything. I do have to say, I'm a little surprised that Judy's Kitchen does not have a chort because I feel like she's a chort woman.
I feel like the coat here kind of looks like it's like
Kinda.
when he shuts the door, especially. Like I thought it was going to be.
I was also like very focused on what he had in his hands as these little fake outs were happening because I figured whatever he had in his hand was what he was going to use to like
His
defend
weapon.
himself.
Yeah. I feel like that hairy chest and those hairy arms. I'm like, that's not a teenager. Lemon squares are in the fridge. God damn
I
it.
forgot my lemon
Ah!
squares.
Ah!
I want to see him die. Come on, kill Wes. Do it. Murder him.
I just Googled his age. He's 25.
Oh, he's been in the game a long time for 25 though. Like,
Yeah.
that makes me suspicious.
God, I'm so glad he does not see her.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It's silly to say in a movie where he gets stabbed in the neck that would have been too mean, but that would have been too mean.
And I did definitely think he was getting away. I totally
I
thought
did
it.
too. Yeah. Once he made it this far, I was like, oh, he's making it. Oh God, I
Yeah.
can't. Look at this. Ugh.
Oh, Amber's about his height, isn't she? Oh, but Amber, so Amber and Jack Quaid are about the same height anyway.
Yeah. Yeah. God. We stay on his neck so long.
Good. I want to see him die and suffer. Kill. Oh, well, you know what I wish now at the end of this that Amber would have gotten away as a killer. That maybe she wouldn't have been revealed as a killer just yet.
I don't know.
Because she really worked as a killer for me.
Yeah, I agree. Ugh. I feel like it's like Avengers music that's playing. You're you. Last time I checked.
She's like, I'm so sorry for your loss. 1 second.
Yeah, gotta go.
And I'm so glad the suit looks so much better because on the press photos, it looked awful on her.
It does look good, right? It really does.
Yes, it fits nicely.
And that color is very good on her.
I know. She's a Republican.
Don't say that about my Gail Weathers.
You see her where she wearing? She's a Republican. She voted Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Never. She would call her an idiot live on air.
See, I don't like this. I don't like how quickly they go into the breakup story. It just feels like rushed storytelling. Like they should have had a couple more scenes together. I don't care.
Zach's crying, everyone.
At this stupid ass scene. I'm glad they don't have that crazy like Scream 4 filter on her either anymore. What the fuck, whatever that was.
I know everyone brings it up, but yeah, that filter is
It's
really
horrible. It's like
And the movie's
I
so
don't
good,
know
I don't know
who
why.
decided that either.
I feel like maybe part of it is like, remember comedies did a lot of weird filters back then, and maybe they were trying that out, but like it didn't work.
I think it was something in editing. At first, I figured it was probably one of the demands that she had that they would somehow make her look a little younger, and I could have bought that until this one.
Right? Yeah, because now she's older, 10 years older, and there's no filter. So.
Yeah.
There's Hayden Panettiere's thing.
Oh, I love her. She's the only one I want.
And I love that that's Matthew Lillard in that. All right, Zach, how do we get a cameo in Scream 6? Because like we could be those people talking about a movie on a YouTube thing.
Oh my gosh, we should. We got to start a whole stab channel. I think that would be the ticket.
Mm.
Ugh. These idiot fucking cops literally leaving her with nobody.
This is like tiny teenager.
Useless. Also, track the fucking phone that was supposedly cloned because it was done by a 17-year-old girl. I'm sure it's traceable.
I love that, like, that creates a weird thing because, like, Joshua Jackson was in Scream 2.
Oh, he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, he's in that scene with Sarah
Forgot
Michelle
all
Gellar.
about that. Yeah.
You just never see him again in that after that scene. Poor girl.
Literally has nobody to help. Nobody. Everybody in this hospital, in this fucking town, everybody fucking sucks. Her mother sucks. Her sister sucks. All the cops suck. The hospital staff. Let's go down the list. Come on. She's like, damn it. I just wheeled away from my phone.
Oh God.
It is weird that she didn't go back to her phone, though. That probably would have been better.
I guess because
Go
her
answer your
hands,
phone.
her hands hurt so much. It's like, gotta keep going forward.
Wheel back. I don't give a shit. Wheel back to your phone. Get on the phone with somebody.
Oh God, that sound. I feel like maybe I just go in my room and shut the door and call everyone until I'm dead.
What's it? I'm going to turn it up a little bit on mine. Just tell me if it's too loud.
Yeah.
Can we try this?
Hey, Bubby. What are you drinking?
It's a blueberry lime tequila drop.
Too much tequila. Oh, you're going to kill yourself.
It's not a lot.
We're at an hour, 1 minute, and 50 seconds. Oh, poor Amber. Like, give her all of the awards for this one. Give her everything. She goes through the most out of anybody in this whole franchise. Literally popping stitches to get away. You can turn it towards you a little bit if you want to, or you can probably move in right here. Oh, just being so mean to her. And I love how everybody like really shipped Amber and Tara, but like Amber didn't care about Tara. Look at this shit. Amber
Yeah.
didn't give a fuck about Tara.
I like this part too.
They were definitely eliminating Richie as a suspect, I think. Oh, no.
But
I feel like so somebody said, do you think that the sole goal here was to eliminate Richie as a suspect, or were they really trying to finish the job on Tara here? But I mean, obviously they're not trying to finish the job on Tara here, but even the Richie part, I feel like as Scream fans, we knew that a slash to the arm wasn't shit. So I don't know if they were trying to eliminate him as a suspect.
because I totally thought Richie was a suspect on purpose, the way Jerry O'Connell was in Scream 2, just so he could die
Yeah.
at the end. That's what I thought.
But I was still like watching. I was still very suspicious until they're trying to drive out of Woodsboro, and he's like, "Oh, I don't want to go back. I don't want to like. We'll get your inhaler at the next stop or something." That's when I thought he wasn't the killer.
Oh shit.
Yeah, your arm is slashed, dude. You're really letting the guy with the limp walk you to the fucking elevator? Like, get your legs working. Go. Exactly. Sam is the smartest one in this movie.
She is. Like,
Everything
people
she says,
shit, but
every
yeah.
decision she makes, Latina.
Hispanic ain't putting up with that shit.
She's out of town. We're leaving. You're going.
Doña, get in a car. Ugh. Baby boy. Oh, God.
I wonder if they got her in any of these scenes
What do you mean?
in the costume, Amber, because they would have to get like how she would actually move in it, right? Because this is not her. It can't be her. I wouldn't imagine they would spend money on the actor.
It's never the actor in the costume.
Yeah.
They even said how Jack Quaid, the only time he's in costume is when he's attacking Mindy, as a reference to the first Scream. That's the only time Matthew Lillard's in the costume.
Mm.
All right, someone pointed out here, which I didn't think about. They're like taking a dead body out of the hospital.
What about it?
Like they would leave it in the hospital. That's where it was.
Is that where the morgue is?
Isn't that where a morgue is?
It's
in
not
the
always
hospital?
where the morgue is. No, I don't think always.
And also, someone pointed out that the color scheme that she's wearing is a color scheme Dewey was wearing when he died.
Yeah, I think like, so it's undeniable that it was like her call that distracted him, right? But at the same time, she was with him when he died, technically, through that call. So,
Man,
I know, and I don't like it. I just don't like it. I don't think we got enough of them for it to happen. It just doesn't make me feel very nice. Also, the times of day on this are really frustrating because then it's like sunset at one point. Now it's like broad daylight, you know.
I think it's supposed to be she was there for like a day because, you know, everything in the hospital takes.
She was
fucking
there
forever.
overnight.
Yeah, just like waiting.
Okay.
When we brought my dad to the hospital, we were there. We were out at noon and we didn't get home till 11 p.m. Man, I'm gonna cry. Ugh.
Genuinely sucks. We're never seeing Dewey again. Oh, I guarantee we see Dewey again. There's gonna be some flashback scene. There's gonna be a dream sequence, something. We're gonna get David Arquette back.
I think this is such a sweet scene, and I really, really like the way this is shot.
Yeah.
How we pan over to Sam. It's like we're panning over to the new main characters.
Mm-hmm. And Sydney loves a brown coat.
She
loves
looks
the brown leather
fucking
jacket.
good.
Yeah.
Could you turn yours down a little bit? 'Cause there's an echo.
There's an echo.
Well, because it's like
Oh,
just 2
the-
seconds after mine.
Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. It's bothering you, Ian. I'm so
It
sorry.
is. I'm busy watching cinema. Thank you.
Trash cinema. You guarantee we don't see Dewey again? What are you talking about? Do you think you're being funny? You're like over here laughing at your own comments. Okay. You're a nerd.
Is Alistair in the room commenting?
Yeah, he's like right next to me.
Tell him he misread my text.
Misread your text.
Yeah.
Ian said you misread his text. I don't know what that means.
I said I was hating the book I was reading, and he texted me back saying, I'm glad you're liking it.
Fuck yes. That's exactly what you're going to do. I really wish that plan would have worked out for them too.
I know.
That'd have been nice.
Where do you rank this Sydney outfit, Zach?
Ugh, I don't know. It's definitely better than 4.
Well, yeah, 4
But-
is the worst.
I do want to see her in more though. I think they should play around with her look a little bit.
I don't know. This is my second favorite. My favorite look is still her look at 1, but this is my second favorite look of hers.
I think 1 is really good, but like 2, 3, and 5, she looks about the same to me, you know. I do think
Okay.
so.
2 and 3,
I think
yes.
I think the brown jacket just like it's the same sort of palette.
It's darker, and it's like reddish.
Oh, shut the fuck up. It's the same palette.
She's wearing skinny
That's-
jeans, and she's got a cute boot on. I know because I made figures of all these motherfuckers and studied the whole outfit. Oh my god.
I don't like that though, because Gail, you are also the original.
Well, yeah, but Gail kind of throws herself into it.
Gail is an original. And I think that this has to be okay. So 1, I think outfits and everything are superb, and I think everybody shines in 1 the most, right? I also really like 2. I like Gail's outfit in 2, but I really fucking love this blue sweater. Like it has really grown on me.
Oh, you came around to it that much, really?
Exponentially. It did right after I watched it the first time.
I mean, it grew
Like
on me. Yeah,
I
definitely liked
fucking love
more,
it.
But
I love it.
my favorite Gail outfit is 2. That's my favorite Gail outfit
Hmm.
because I like her hair and I like everything. I genuinely love the relationship in this movie. Like, I'm glad that we're like not even pretending, which is how 4 was, but we didn't like Gail's not in the final act.
Well, and
so.
that's what I appreciate about their all three of them, all of their relationships is that
Yeah.
they are not best friends, but they literally have grown to have a mutual respect for each other, and they do genuinely like each other now.
Yeah.
But I think it does make it more realistic that the younger one out of the three like really doesn't have a big relationship with them, right? Like they were older people to her when she was 17 and going through that. What'd she say?
Yeah, I totally thought this like you said, like it eliminated me thinking. I was like, oh, he's definitely gonna die.
Yeah. But like I think I was still so sold that it was gonna be like 4 or 5 of them.
Someone said we have to accept that Gail isn't the final girl, but she is. She lives.
And also, let me tell everybody that Ian fought me so hard on this kitchen being blue, and he like swore to me it was not blue, and I fucking knew it was.
And I own that shirt he's wearing.
Was it blue in the original one too, or was it a different
No,
color?
The walls are red in the original.
Mm.
And I don't understand this basement. This is a thing I don't understand because it seems to be placed where the garage would have been.
That's a weird one. That's a really weird one. It's like it, and it doesn't make any sense as far as creating a set for it either.
Yeah, because that should be the garage, and that's what I thought it was. And look, right behind her, there's like a white sheet and a black sheet.
Mm.
God, it's so hot in my room.
Sage, you're not watching Scream with us? Sage, we are at 1:16:10 ish. You can find Scream on Paramount Plus.
I also thought they were both going to die in this scene.
Scream 2022.
Shit.
The killer.
Chad.
God, I love him.
Gosh, I can't wait to get more of them too. Like I want a back and forth like twin banter from them.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at everybody in the scene. Is there anybody we can recognize in that one? And that's fucking weird. I have to say, that's weird. Roman started this. Yes, exactly. I won't stand for the Roman erasure. Like immediately, that sounds like a setup. Immediately.
He is so hot.
I know. I keep staring at him. And the thing is, I didn't think he was all that hot in Love Victor.
I thought he was hot, but definitely way hotter here.
Yeah. God, I cannot fucking wait for Gail and Sydney like flipping the bitch over the counter and stuff. I'm
so
so
good.
excited for that part. Yeah. We need to like cap that and make it a GIF or something. So I still don't get how he doesn't bleed out because they clearly make it as if like to make the point that he did get stabbed in an artery, right? Because he's gushing.
Well, I mean, isn't it if you just stab in the thigh, it bleeds a lot anyway?
Does it? I don't know.
I thought that was a spot.
I've never
that
been
bled.
stabbed in the thigh. You tell me. And the best entrance for Ghostface in the movie. Right
Yeah.
here. It's like really fucking good. I'm glad they don't cut away, that they literally do it all in one shot.
Yeah. It looks so good.
Ugh, my goodness. How he's not dead, I don't get it. I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Weird. He like
I have no idea what it was. You know what would have been cool? I don't know where they would have put this in, but you remember how they would have stabathons like at the old barn or whatever? I think it would have been even more freaky or like more like teenagers to do it at this house.
Like do a stabathon. Yeah.
Yeah. And here comes Jamie Kennedy.
Wait, we actually see him? I thought he was just a voice.
No. I think the voice is about to come up
Oh,
because she's like making out with a chick on the couch, right? Who knew that Tara had so many 26 to 34-year-old friends? Exactly. I think Chad's like 30.
Mason Gooding is 25 as well.
25. Is he really?
Mhm.
Oh, he looks a little older.
He does. Nothing wrong with it.
She definitely looked suspicious. And I thought, I totally thought, like, when the group killer thing was going to be revealed, that there was all of them, that it was going to be a running joke that still that she was like the worst at keeping the secret, right? And everybody thought she was going to give the secret up.
Do you know that I think she also has a very good speaking voice? Jasmine Savoy.
Yeah.
Zach, I feel like if this were us, you'd be mad at me. So I'd be like, so what's that? I don't know what that is.
What do you mean?
Like, I wouldn't remember the address of that house.
I feel like it would be burned into their memories, though. Like, Gail did write the
Yeah.
book.
Right, true, yeah.
And Sydney did almost die there, you know.
Literally, this is like where I start the movie.
It's very good. This part is very good. And I'd still like, I was so shocked at sitting in the theater that, like, with the realization that we'd never had a scene like this already. Of somebody
Yeah,
watching
right?
this scene as that was happening to them.
It's so smart.
It's like fan service done right, right?
Yes. God, she's so good.
I wish we would have seen more of the attack, though. I need to see more fighting.
Yeah,
this.
I would
think
like to
that's
see her
one
fight
thing.
back. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so suspicious. I see it. I see it now.
God, this part's so good.
Poor fucking Liv, too. Oh my gosh. And then they laugh, and it's all of them.
Ugh, so good.
I love that she just, it's not even a knife. She just pulls out a fucking gun and starts firing all over the room. Yeah, you just left your sister. She's on crutches, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
your
not like she
sister
can
on
just
crutches
get away.
with a broken ankle.
The broken fucking ankle. Puppy. He's a puppy.
Did you see my my dream screencast for 6?
I like briefly looked through it. What I saw Summer Vishal. Like I was not who didn't expect that one on Mean's Dream Sheet.
Her and Charisma Carpenter.
Of course, naturally. I just had one, just Tori Spelling. I just want Tori Spelling.
God, I love this.
Yeah. And I was like so worried that this was going to sideline her
Me
again.
too.
Because
Yeah.
they do love to sideline Gail in this
They do.
franchise.
They really
and they do
do.
it a lot.
Because 2, she gets shot too, and she
She
falls
d-
off the
it's-
stage.
She has a lot to do in 1. So she's only really sidelined for a little bit.
Yeah.
And she pops up. 2, she's sidelined. 3, she's
Well,
like
2
still sidelined because she's like tied up and shit, right?
Right. Her and Dewey, they're there, but they're, yeah.
4 definitely sidelined.
2,
Okay.
I would say, would be the least sidelined she is of the
Yeah.
sequels, because she's there at least. I just cannot stress enough how much I love this version of Sydney.
Hmm.
She's strong, confident, but she's not like, I don't know, man. Did you ever post that promo you did?
I think it was on TikTok. I
Oh,
think
okay.
Ashley put it on TikTok. Yeah.
Because I was gonna tweet it, but I was like, well, Zach made it, so he'll tweet it.
Oh no, I wasn't planning on tweeting it. I was just gonna go on TikTok.
Also, I meant to yell at you because you can do a skit.
Ha! No, but I thought that one was so. I thought I was so bad in the other one. I did not. I hate myself in that one.
Don't trust her.
And I love this conversation. Two of you.
And that's like I just love that she just shoots through doors instead of calls out and calls for surrender, right? She's there to save the day and do it in a timely manner. She's got
Get home and put her kids to
a
bed.
flight at 8 a.m. the next morning. It has to happen tonight.
Oof.
Sydney's body been thrashed around by every ghost face, been given birth to 2, maybe 3 children. Strongest body of any woman ever.
Optimal.
I do really like this too. And you are right, Zach. She is a very capable final girl, Sam.
I do wish she would have died here, though. I think it would have been the punch would have been dramatic had she died here.
No, I wouldn't have liked that.
I would have been all for it. We have Tara. We don't need to.
I like this, what he says. He's like, I know, it's a bummer, it's me.
He's doing what they see to do.
And this is another thing I don't like. As I don't like Amber trying to be as wild as Stu was. It doesn't fit. Amber, I like Amber as super calm and collected. Amber felt more like the Billy to me. I'm a body. So they say that it's like a forum that they find out that she's the daughter, but like how?
No, he says she told him, and then Amber says
Oh,
that
did
her
she
mom's
tell
a
him?
drunk.
I missed that then. Okay.
They just met on a forum.
That's what I thought they were talking about. Sydney just tightens her abs every time the knife comes at her stomach. She's like, ugh.
She's fine.
She's good. She knows how to handle it.
for you.
Bum, bum, bum. Get her. Get her.
Yeah. Use that crutch.
Fuck her up with your crutches. And I like that. It's like a sister thing.
Yeah. You do love a sibling in a horror.
I do love siblings, especially when they're both fighting both of the ghost faces. Amber has a lot of hair. Pull that shit. Grab from the root and just fucking yank. Just
What movie did we just watch where someone gets their hair pulling out? I forget. What horror movie?
that was When a Stranger Calls. She pulls her own hair out though. She's like,
Right. Love it.
Get it.
Get her.
Send the bitch over. Now go back around and do it again.
Sydney and Gail win the tag team wrestling championship.
2 stomach wounds and we're good. You know, it's like all of these innocent people at this point have stomach wounds. Tara, Gail, Sydney, Sam.
I love seeing Gail punch her.
Yeah.
Yes. I love them standing up.
And I love them being so ready to shoot a 17-year-old girl.
When I turned it on, this is literally where it was at from the last time I had watched it. Love this shot.
And I love how much they use this top landing because they flip over it and go down to the foyer and then they fall down the stairs.
Yeah.
And I love when they play with the space like that.
Yeah.
I do have to say that shot right there of her looking up looked like Summer Bishop. Stupid, dumb.
I don't mind that. That
No.
If he had only been in appearances like that, I would have liked it better.
You go, my girl. But her fucking stabbing the shit out of him,
good.
it is so good.
God. Such a brutal stab.
Ugh, psycho, and I love it.
Too many buttons.
Enjoying it a little too much.
Oof. This reminds me a little bit of Roman with how brutal it is and how like
Mhm.
up close watching the person die.
Yeah. And I think people forget how brutal Roman really was.
She does look fucking cool, covered in blood.
Yes, let the women do the work.
I love this.
What kind of gun was that? Because I feel like there's been a lot of bullets thrown everywhere. My poor Tara.
Iconic.
Once no part of this Scream franchise. No one does not want to be in a stab movie.
She's
Okay,
like, please remove
She's
me from this
done.
narrative. Me and Zach survive a horror movie. He's like, why are you hugging me?
We would survive. I think we'd survive. We'd survive this.
I think so.
We'd flip a bitch over the counter.
Yeah.
A 17-year-old.
We can flip a tiny 17-year-old over a counter. I love they're so
I
cute.
do too. It's so good. And I love that that's how we find out he's alive.
Yeah. I'm like bummed even thinking how probably one of them will die in the next one.
I know, probably. And I'm hoping I'm a gay man. I want to see him live. I'm sorry. I want to see him live. I want to stare at him for a couple more movies.
I feel like he's most likely to die.
He's going to, I bet. I think there's a good chance of maybe him making it to a third.
Well, I do think like, all right, if these are the characters, like I'm cool with like it being the twins and Tara being the main characters.
Yeah, we did a Scream live stream at one point right after the movie came out, and I don't remember who said it, but somebody said it would be really good for this to be the first in a trilogy, and by the third, it's like sister against sister. I would be really interested in watching that.
I need a screen cap her saying not this.
This is literally the feeling after we do like back to back recordings.
Motherfucker, I did 2 today. I'm doing 3 tomorrow.
Get it. And you know what? At the end of the day tomorrow, you'll be wrapped in a blanket outside of an ambulance. It's not even because she like loves her sister now. She doesn't want to be by herself. She doesn't trust anybody.
I also would not.
Although after seeing how brutal Sam, if she had seen how brutal Sam went on that guy, I'd be a little side-eyed her. I might be a little bit. Say, Billy Loomis is your father, you said. I could kind of see it. Did you see the pictures of them all on this set watching Scream 1?
Yeah.
They had like a big screen. Oh, what magic.
I think this is my first time watching it where I realized that it is a full set, and like I can kind of tell a little bit more now.
I can absolutely tell.
I couldn't tell the
it
first
looks
time,
like a
though.
set. In the first movie, so that little green patch that she's on, that the reporter's on, right? You pull even further back, and that's where Gale starts. So it's
Right.
like you can see how sweeping the landscape is. But obviously you can't do that with a set. And then I think a big problem with this, not a big problem, it's not a problem at all, but like another like way you can kind of tell is in the first one, they're like running all over that property, you know, through fucking stables and everything. They're very limited to where they go in this one. Well, guys, that was Scream 2022, Scream 5, 5 Cream.
Yay. I love it. I love it.
I do too. I love it. We'll have to do a poll or something for the next movie that we watch, maybe the next live watch along.
It'll just be this movie again.
But watch it be. That's just what the people voted. It's like, okay, I guess.
Scary movie.
A scary movie. I'd do scary movie at some point. I think that'd be funny. But
Jared said your first ever initiated hug would be after surviving a mass killer with me.
I might have enough energy to do that. I might be like, oh my gosh, you know what? I'm just happy. I'm
All
happy.
right. Fine. We can do this.
Fine. Just one. Okay, one hug. Okay, well, let's kind of wrap up here. Ian, where can everybody find you?
At Ian X Carlos on all social media platforms. And if you want to see my other podcast, Slayerfest, you can find us at Slayerfest X98. Zach, where can everyone find you and My Bloody Judy?
You can find My Bloody Judy. If you just search My Bloody Judy, we're everywhere. On Twitter, on YouTube, you can search us. We are now, if you search My Bloody Judy on YouTube, we pop up. We're there. We're growing. We pop up now. You can also find me at Coffee and Tequila. We will have a new episode on Monday and following up with an episode on Friday. But this was really fun. We'll have to do another live watch along. I'm so happy that we actually got to do it on this channel. So this is technically our housewarming party that we were supposed to do last time. So that was good.
And then we just had a little bit of an error. So
just a slight. We always have an error. Okay. So the technology witch really has a curse on us.
I still don't know why it wouldn't fucking play on my TV. It makes no sense.
I want you to try it right after this. And
I'm
see
going to,
if it does. And if it does, we got some shit.
Someone put a hex on us.
We do.
Wanda's coming for us.
Okay. Well, we will let everybody go and see you next time, I guess. I guess that's all there is to say. It was a good movie. I'm happy. I had a good watch with it. Bye, guys.